This is your boy Flex, and tonight I will be reviewing the Sony 285 ES native 4K projector. Couple quick notes: it is HDR capable. The lumen output is 1500. It does have two HDCP 2.2 ports right there. It does have a decent sized remote, and it is backlit. I know a lot of people complain about Sony not having backlit remotes, but this one is backlit. If you hit this button right here, it will light up. And the Blu-ray I will be playing is a physical 4K disc. I have X-Men Apocalypse. It's HDR, of course. I do have ambient light on, and I will be showing you how it looks when it gradually gets darker. I know 1500 lumens is pretty mediocre, but it's bright enough. As you can see, I do have lights on, and I'm still getting a decent picture, and it actually looks better when you're here in person. I know through the camera it looks a little bit washed, but it's definitely watchable right now. So let me turn it down. So I still have some ambient light coming, and the picture is pretty much perfect. So 1500 lumens is plenty enough for you to sit down and watch a picture without having details washed out, or not feeling like the screen is black enough. The black levels on this projector is decent. It's not great. It's not JVC level. It's not OLED level, but it's definitely good enough. Right now, you can probably find this projector on sale for a minimum of about $3,000. And the reason why is because the 295s just came out. So a lot of stores, they want to get rid of their inventory. So you might be able to find some open box. So you got to negotiate. So let me turn it down so we can get pitch black in here. So now the lights are coming off. Now this is a 4K movie. And there's some pretty good HDR effects in here. I do have the gamma curves, the German gamma curves loaded up in here. I do have 3 different presets. And I do run the projector in low lamp mode. And when you do the German gamma curves, you can run your HDR in BT 2020, but Rec 2020, but you also can run it in low lamp mode and still get a very bright picture. Right now the picture is very bright. It's pretty much the same as it would be as if I had it on high lamp mode. Now I will switch it to high lamp mode so you can see the difference. So this is the reference setting right here. I just switched it to. So this is the Sony HDR reference, and they're running it in high lamp right here. So as you can see that the lighting has not changed even though the projector has switched to high lamp mode. Now I'm going to go back to the customized HDR preset that I have in there from the gamma curves that I loaded up. So we're going to go back to, let's see, preset Cinema Film 1, and you can see there's not much difference. Now, when you do have those custom gamma curves loaded in, the HDR, it's a little bit better. You do get a lot more pop with the colors. The colors are a little bit more vibrant. The contrast is a lot better, and the picture is less washed out because you're not running it in high lamp mode, but at the same time you're getting the benefits of the HDR wide color gamut and the custom presets, which allows that color to kind of pop out and come to life and jump out at you a little bit. As you can see with Professor X's helmet, the blue is really popping out. I know you can't really see it on camera, but the blue is really popping out. And the colors behind them are very vibrant. The greens pop out too if you saw the other scene that was just on. And the blacks are okay. The blacks are not great. I mean, it's not JVC, but it's not. If you're going to nitpick, you nitpick at the black levels on this projector. Now, another feature I want to talk about is the 3D. The 3D on this projector is, I would say it's below average. It's almost unwatchable. I've done a lot of tweaking to the settings. I do have 3 different types of glasses. I do have the ones that Sony makes. I have the ones that Epson makes, and I think I ordered some other ones from Amazon, and I changed the settings within the projector, and the motion is just choppy. It's not enough frames. The depth isn't there. It's a lot of crosstalk. If you're gonna buy a projector and you're buying it for 3D, I can't really recommend this projector. But if you just want, and remember my screen's 125 inches, if you want a projector that has a great picture for HDR only, this is the projector for you, and you can get this projector at an insanely good price. I know last year when these projectors came out, they're running about $5,000. You're not going to pay close to that right now because a lot of places are trying to get rid of their inventory because they're bringing in the 295s. So go to your local electronics store and see what you can negotiate because they do want to get rid of them. So I just switched it to the Sony's reference HDR setting. And this is high lamp right here. As you can see, not much difference from the low lamp and the high lamp. This projector is really impressive when it comes to just sharpness, clarity, color vibrancy. It's really spectacular. I know it's not showing through the phone video right now, but if you were here in person, you'd really be able to appreciate the details that are not lost. And it's competitive against the LCD, but it's still not as good as a 4K LCD projector or an OLED as far as just picture quality. But that does not mean the picture quality on this is not great. Now I'm going to go back to the low lamp mode so you guys can compare again. Here's the backlit remote. So I went back to the low lamp mode with the custom German HDR settings. So that's just about it. I hope I gave you guys enough information for you to make a good decision if this is the route that you decide to go. So I just turned the lights back on. As you can see, you don't lose too much detail with this picture. As you can see, I have about 8 lights on right now. Right? And you guys are still getting a good picture. So if you have to have lights on, you have kids downstairs, if you got something on the stove that you need to cook and you need to have lights on for some reason, you can turn it on and still get a great picture and watch a movie without feeling like you're losing something from having the lights completely out. So in this case, 1500 lumens is not bad, and I'm running in low lamp mode, so I'm sure this isn't 1500. It's probably around 13 or 12, but look at the picture quality that you're getting. Well, that's it for this review. I hope I gave you guys enough information. This is Flex signing off. Take care.